Unfortunately, Willow would have died without surgery.
I think I cried all the way home, just knowing that there's a chance I could not see her again, that she might not come home. I wanted to have a companion, and I went to the Tucson Animal Shelter, and I met Willow, and we immediately connected, and she came home with me that day for an optional $20 donation, and now she's been my best friend ever since. About 3 or 4 years after moving away from Arizona, I came home and her stomach was sort of bloated. We immediately started doing a lot of testing, blood tests.
Her primary veterinarian was kind of out of things that he could do to help her, but felt that if anybody could, it was us at AMC.
When I met Willow, she had a large distended abdomen with liters of fluid within the chest, around the lungs, compressing the lungs. And as a result of the illness, we had lost a substantial amount of body weight, was very muscle wasted, was very weak, in great spirits, had an amazing mom and the will to live, but was quite ill.
I was able to get an appointment very promptly with Dr. Palma. We came in and he really seemed to want to solve this. He really wanted to get it done.
This is a type of case that I don't see every day, and it was not an easy diagnosis. She had come to us from Arizona at one point in time, and in Arizona there's a fungal disease that's pretty prevalent there called coccidioidomycosis. But one of the things that is poorly known is that coccidioidomycosis can involve the pericardium, which is the sac around the heart. So in order for your heart to expand, it can't be constricted, right? So the heart needs to fill with blood, and as it fills, if there's a sac around it, pressure builds up behind it. So with that in mind, I said we need to entertain a surgical procedure to see if we can remove that sac and see if we can improve relaxation of the heart. So I called in Dr. Phipps, and Whitney came up with an amazing idea for an alternative procedure.
In preparation for this case, I actually discovered another procedure called an epicardial waffle that's been done in people for some time now, but has only been reported in a dog once. Instead of peeling back that epicardium, what we're doing instead is making these little releasing incisions in it so it can just kind of stretch and open up a little bit. And very shortly after we started that, her heart started to fibrillate. So she was actually having a life-threatening arrhythmia. And so we actually had to use the defibrillator paddles directly on her heart. That was a moment that I was not sure that we were gonna be able to finish this surgery. Fortunately, she's a strong little girl. As we were making those incisions, you could see the heart start to fill better. And so it was this really dramatic and immediate change in the operating room that we were seeing. What we were trying was really working, which was amazing.
That next morning when I received that call, they said that they were just amazed at her strength, that she was doing so much better than they would expect for a dog that just went through the surgery that she did.
And Willow really never missed a beat. Just despite all of that, she started eating the day after surgery, after this massive surgery, and her heart's still making these crazy rhythms, and she's chowing down on food.
I think we came back a little less than a month later for her recheck, and it was like a new dog. It was like she was brand new, she was a puppy again. I mean, you look at her now and it's like nothing ever happened. And I really thought I was gonna lose her.
This was the case of a lifetime, as far as I'm concerned. This was one of the most rewarding and fulfilling cases I have ever done.
It felt like a miracle after a miracle after a miracle, like having the ability and the access to come here and finding a doctor who was so willing to push forward and help her, and then for him to find a surgeon willing to do it, and just, I think she has years more to live now.
I'm delighted to present the 2026 Living Legends Award to Willow for coming through this cutting-edge epicardial waffle procedure, the first of its kind here at AMC.